7 inches tall, 248 pounds, and watch out for that 80-inch reach.
This is it. This is that fight. This is that argument. I don't know what to expect.
Zhilei. This fighter may have the best punching power in all of boxing. Here comes Dr. Iron Fist Vitali Klitschko. Here comes one of the greatest fighters ever to come out of Ukraine. Talk about an intimidating specimen.
It'll be ding-ding from first bout. They're off.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, hailing from Zhou, China, introducing the Big Bang, Zhang Zhilei. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Kyiv, Ukraine, and 41 knockouts in his 45 career wins, here is the 2-time heavyweight champion of the world, known as Dr. Iron Fist, introducing Vitali Klitschko.
A lot of pre-match drama, and they will settle their score under the sun here in this outdoor venue.
The wait is over. The speaking stopped. The fight begins.
And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. He misses with that straight left. A lot of high hopes and aspirations from the fans and media alike as we get set for this main event under the sun.
If you are on the losing side of this fight, and the heat is on, it's the worst place to be. So you've got to make sure you've prepped right for this. And right now, I'm looking at a fight that doesn't look like they're prepped right.
Believe what we're seeing. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
And that left hook doesn't find its target. These two fighters are made for one another. They're giving us a high-tempo show. A swing and a miss with the right hook. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get a kitchen sink.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. Feel good? Good man.
Okay, you're letting back into that fight, and that's his round. There you go.
Great work. Stay focused. Don't let back into the fight.
What are you doing? You've switched off completely.
And there's the bell to start round 2. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Counter puncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Couldn't get out of the way of that uppercut. Incredible firepower from both of these heavyweights. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. How about that time counter shot? They both want the knockout. Threw the uppercut, but did not score. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. That seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
It was a bad round, but we don't care. Go out there and win the next one.
Great round, great round. Now, relax. Now, I don't want you to load up.
Listen.
And there's the bell to start round 3. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. That hook didn't score. Can't score with that right uppercut. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
The jab just got blocked. He misses with that straight left. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are... What a knockout headshot. Let's watch it again. And they knew it when they threw it.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4. Give me your ball.
Well, this fighter has been down twice. They've got to up their game here or this fight is going to be over.
There's always a way back. Don't ever round anybody off.
Win this round. Got everything in the bag.
Okay, I'm happy. Like that round. Just stay focused.
Come on, you're better than that. I need to go back out there and you would win just to stay in the game.
Here we go to the 4th round. They've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'd be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. No rest for the weary. They're both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
They're both trying for a knockout. Don't want to trade shots. That counter shot lands. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Gonna need a knockout.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Look at that chap slick. Good work.
Okay, focus, man, focus. Big, deep breaths. Big, deep breaths.
Power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about the defense.
Buddy, what are you doing? Come on, switch on. Switch on. You've completely switched off. Get your mind back on the job. That was a terrible round, that was. Come on. You've let him back in.
He's hurt. He's ready to go. But you've got to be smart. Otherwise...
Okay, now you let him back into the fight that round. That's his round. Get your...
Just stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him no free shots.
What was that? What are you doing?
Back into the fray here in round 5. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jabs, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. And he misses with that straight left. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. This is a battle royale between two heavyweight bombers. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. What would you tell this guy if he's got to do something different?
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
It's not over yet. You got to go back out there and win this round. Get it?
Good work. That's it. Now breathe. Just get your breath back. Good work.
Come on. Do you want to win this fight? Right. Let's go out there.
The right hand's beautiful. That's it. Start just sticking a few body shots in there.
What was that? What are you doing? You done all that work in camp. You got to get out there and switch on. Get your boxing back together. You're switching off, and you're starting to make mistakes.
The jab's working nice. That was 1-2 straight.
What are you doing? You've switched off completely. I need you to focus.
Don't let him back into the fight. Great round. Good work, you think.
What are you doing? Get your mind back on the job. There's a god.
Good work. Don't forget the jab, and don't get carried away.
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breathe.
Get your time.
Let's start the 6. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close rounds.
Both men step back for just a moment. The courage on display here is incredible. This fighter has been extremely aggressive so far, Johnny, but how do they keep it up over the distance of this fight?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
You'd like to see more jabs. And this is incredible action from both of these heavyweights. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Every second.
Round 7, here we go. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
So you're getting in there.
Oh, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Zhang is in trouble. We wondered how good his chin was, but no one's chin's standing up to that shot.
A shot from the...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory.